What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Sam here. We got another trail video coming your way. Making the intro now. This is the second time in a row that I've made an intro after I've already made the actual video. But I forget to make these intros when we're out on the trail. You know, I'm trying to give good footage and stuff like that, and I don't really have the time to stop and talk to the camera. But here we go. So I want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to support the channel and support these videos, merch store down below, links down below, Air Down Apparel. We went out to the gorge again and hit some trails. We had a group of 9 this time, which was great. A couple JLs, some JKs, a two-door JK, and a Gladiator, so it was good diversity of Jeeps. Just rained over the weekend, so it's nice and muddy, but it wasn't too muddy. You'll see in the video. I'm going to do some narrating over it to kind of guide you along on what's happening. So we'll get into the video right now. No sense in more talking. So enjoy the video, guys. Stick around to the end. Alright, so we ended up going towards, we started out in the Furnace Mountain area of the gorge, and we headed towards Mountain Springs Road again on the Danny Boone Backcountry Byway. This is a different way going into Mountain Springs Road than I took the last time that I went to Mountain Springs Road. This has a nice rock climb that we're about to do. First thing we had to do was get past this mud hole. The mud hole that we're all going around, we didn't know the depth of it. He said it could swell up to 37, so I didn't want to do that first thing. So shout out to Sam Justice. He's in this green JKU two-door Rubicon. He has a little guide service called Justice Explorers. I'll link all of his stuff down below in the comments or in the description. So appreciate Sam for showing us how to go this way. I've never been this way before, and he also was going to show me how to get to this cool cave that we ended up not getting to go to, but we were trying. But here's this nice rock crawl right here, and I'll show you how this goes. Long wheelbase for the win. Well, you just found out again. Yeah. Alright, so after this little hill climb here, we are back on the actual Mountain Springs Road from the last video that I showed you all. It's a lot drier than the last time we went, so that was nice, but still muddy, so. And we had a lot more vehicles this time. And I actually do get stuck, so I'll show you that here soon. So we ended up stopping up here, and I made a poor choice on parking. And ended up getting high-centered, as you can see here. So, yeah, everybody told me to leave it in the video, so it's in the video. Poor parking on mine. You know, for me, I shouldn't have parked there, but I did. So, yeah. Luckily, Mickey got his Jeep around me and pulled out the old Warren. Luckily, I had my vintage Warren long sleeve shirt on to, you know, complete the look here. I didn't realize I was going to be using my winch today, but this is not the first time we use a winch today. There's going to be multiple more times that we use a winch today, but that just adds to the experience. Mickey pulls me out here in his Jeep, and then we head on up the road here, and then we ended up having to fix his Jeep. This is the first time he's really had it out since he's lifted it. He's got it on 37s, I think it is, 1350s, and he had some rubbing issues, so he helps me get out this hole, and I'm going to help him fix his Jeep in about 2 seconds. Yeah.
Where'd they go? There it is. I got it. Let's do this.
Last time I used it, I was cutting down branches and cutting sheet metal.
That's right.
Well, I tried to get a close-up video of Sam going down this hill, but it's kind of grainy. I don't know. I'm going to leave it in just to show you how a two-door goes down this hill. But yeah, he's done this multiple times. So there I go down it, and the rest of the convoy goes down this hill. This is the same downhill from the last video. So if you watched my last video, you would have seen that I just did this a couple weeks ago. No big deal. Everyone who makes it down, no problem. Just slip and slide, buddy. And the next part is this little uphill trail. Sam is of course leading, so he goes first. And then I follow, and then the rest of the group follows after that. got to back up some more. You did the same thing. There's this next uphill that we have to go to after you do that one uphill. The last time I did this trail, which was just a couple weeks ago, this was nothing for me. But Sam went a different way. He went to the right here. The last time we went, we just came straight up the trail and kind of veered off to the left. He ended up going to the right, and I ended up getting, I guess, stuck on a rock or ice under or something. So yeah, I ended up backing down here, and as you can tell, Melody does not approve of my driving style.
You're on the wrong.
Yeah, she's gonna kill me for leaving that in, but it's too good. It's gold. Everybody else goes up the hill. Mickey just is playing around, and everybody else goes up it. But for some reason this time, I guess where I didn't have the momentum and I had to stop and start again, it was a little tougher this time. So watch out if you're doing Mountain Springs Road. So we are off Mountain Springs Road now. We are heading towards Townsend Cave. This is a way that Sam knows how to get to Townsend Cave. Well, we ended up having an issue here with this JLU Rubicon. Could not get the transfer case to go into four-wheel low. The lever was in four-wheel drive, but the front axle is definitely not spinning. So we ended up having to troubleshoot this and try to figure out what's going on with this Jeep. So as we sit here and try to troubleshoot this and try to get him to put in full drive, take it out of full drive, the full drive lever would not move from full drive low position. So we ended up getting him with a winch, using his winch and pulling up the way. Found out later on that these JLs, you get to work the transfer case levers. He must have, put it in for low when he got to the actual obstacle and not had it in there before, so it kind of got into a bind. We pull rope here and get him back to a flat ground, back to flat ground, and it goes into full drive fine. So just something with these JLs, I guess. So yeah, we get him winched up and get her done.
Get my rhino gear out.
You want to do anything? I can see it.
That's right.
I can see your eye.
Hey, gotta get my sponsor out there.
That's a appropriate sponsor, brother. Okay. Hey, you want to get back over this one?
Rear end and front end straight. Winch! Help him a little. Keep the winch going.
Use the winch! I have to
They did that in 1987 and quit.
I took that shit off my wiper when I had it. I hated that back in the 15. Okay, so what you do is put the engine, put the case in it. You go back and fuel that. I don't feel that.
No, let me get my locker. I'm only locking my front.
Oh yeah, it's not much.
Hard driver, hard driver, hard driver, good driver. Turn that front locker on. Turn. Yeah. And when you come up, don't fight that rut. It's gonna pull you that way, but it ain't gonna put you in the front. Turn hard driver, hard driver. Right along.
All right, so we are heading down towards Townsend Cave. We are going around an area that people refer to as the swamp. This place right here is nasty. It is a bunch of mud holes, some deep, some not, but you don't know what the deep ones are and you don't know what the shallow ones are. So there's been a bypass made at some time to go down into passing the swamp. If you see over to the left side here, you can kind of see where all the big mud holes are, but we ended up going around it. Me and Sam are first down, and then the guy with the JL that you just saw earlier had to get winched up. He ends up having an issue again with his Jeep. So we get down the hill here, and then we ended up having a bigger issue happen. So when he was making the turn to come down into the bypass here, he went to put his Jeep into reverse and it was locked out and it was flashing neutral. And he ended up sliding into a tree. So we ended up having to move everybody around and do some winch work.
It's not much very strong.
Well, you can snatch his Jeep.
I thought about that. Yeah, you could.
If that bumper if he sits in there on the brake.
Well, if he pulls up just a little bit.
Yeah, then we just.
Yeah. They don't know how to follow directions.
I told him to stay down there.
I was wondering what was going
Now they
on.
got back over the hill.
I guess the side by side says.
We gotta go back out that way.
I guess the side by side says.
I like to get one of those soft shackles with the overland roller.
The overland roller.
All right.
so close to the cave too. Over there. Yeah, 'cause right here you just right to the road, right?
You take 16 out. 15 is not a cakewalk.
Would it be easier going that way or than that way?
It's probably easier to go up 16.
We're doing all this and trying to figure out how to winch him and where we're going to go and how we're going to get him out of here. It ends up just going into reverse on him, so nobody knows. Who knows what's going on? It works, but we were already ready to leave, so we ended up getting him out of here and heading on back to the house. We didn't make it to the cave, unfortunately. That'll be for the next time. It's a really cool cave. I haven't been there in many years. But that just means next time we'll have to get to it and we'll make another video. But winching and stuff is, just adds to the adventure. Nobody got hurt. Nothing got damaged. He drove it home, so everything ended up working out. Alrighty, so it's all cleaned up now. We're back from the trail, of course. Really good. That JL that had all those problems, those Rubicons, evidently I found out that's common stuff for that. So those new JLs have some issues with their fuse boxes and stuff like that, but I didn't know it at the time. But we almost made it to Townsend Cave. We were right on a corner turning to get to the Townsend Cave, but we decided, we didn't want that guy's Jeep to break or something like that, or cause a bigger issue. Having to winch him twice, was good enough, and it was getting late in the day on a Sunday. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're still around, thanks for supporting the channel and watching the videos all the way through. Trying to, step up my game on editing. I don't know how to edit. I'm just figuring it out as I go. So so thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.